stream may not be said. Are we live? I can't tell. SD card.
It's red.
Is it? I think we're live. I hope we're live. I can't tell if we are live or not, but we are going to go with it as if we are live. We're live? Okay, so you just had me waste all that time.
I didn't. I just
See, it's this new device that I'm not familiar with, and it's not all my fault. However,
but isn't the picture clear? That's all I'll say. It's clear.
Jamon's on. He's. I can see comments.
Because you're not streaming on both.
Hold on now. We gotta figure this out.
We had a whole conversation about this.
We gotta figure this out. Yes, you are live. Thank you. All right. You know what? Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. We have a very special guest tonight, and I will introduce her in a minute. However, I got to put some rules out there, okay? We are live from the Coach Clee page, so make sure that you like that page. Tell all your friends to like that page. Also, I don't think we're live right now on YouTube, but we will be. It will be uploaded to YouTube if it's not there right now. Make sure you subscribe to that page if you haven't already done so. But it's your motivational speaker, your empowerment coach, your author, and your favorite baker's favorite baker coming at you tonight. And I already said the special guest, right? But I got to let you guys know that there is about a 5 to 10 second delay in the comments. So this is an interactive live. So from the time that I see your comments, if I do see them.
Queen Shayla.
I didn't see that one.
That's what Jamon said.
See, this is why you interrupt. There's about a 5 to 10 second delay. Okay, so from the time that I see the comments, from the time that you post it to the time that I see it, there's about a 5 to 10 second delay. So we may actually be on to another topic, but we will try to get back to your comments as best we can, when we can. If I can do this, I think I might have figured it out. Get out of my business. Get out of my business.
See, this one talking about.
No, I don't think it's going to be working
what
again.
What business do you have? It's the business. Why are we...
I'm trying to figure it out. However, okay. Make sure that you like the page. Make sure that you tell your friends to like the page. Also, it'll be tagged above. It's not tagged right now. Workwithclee.com. Check out my website. My website on there, you will be able to see my Pride and Joy. March 4th. I talk about this all the time. It's the book that I published and authored on my own. It's a motivational empowerment book on helping you find your own breakthrough. We talk about toxic people, toxic situations. We talk about courage. We talk about taking care of yourself. We talk about so many important topics that's in this book. And this book's a game changer, especially for the year 2020. All right? And we got more special things down the pipeline that we haven't.
And that's how I met.
Yeah.
March 4th.
Hey, we were marching forth.
We were.
Also on the website, make sure you check out this book, No Shade, All Light. It's written by Clarence Stokes, Herb Thompson, Jason Brown, and myself. We all collabed on this book right here. It's 25 of our favorite quotes and what they mean to us. So there's over 100 quotes in this book with meaning, all right? 4 grown men coming together with crazy schedules writing a book. It's got to be something very compelling in this book. So please check that out. Also on the website, you got the Coach Clee apparel. What side? There it is. I couldn't tell what side it's on. Coach Clee apparel is on the website. This is custom. This is not on the website. Oh, wait, we don't have much on the website, do we?
No.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't say that, right? Because
right.
the website, yeah, but you still check the website out. And also on the website, this is on the website, Stark Alkaline Water. It's a delicious version of water. We'll talk about that momentarily. That's also on the website, too, along with other good and delicious products. So make sure, not now, but check out the website when you can, all right? And should I zoom in? I'm going to do it. You about to be mad. Yes, I am. Oh, wait. Oh, I sure didn't. Yeah. I told you I forgot how to do the intro. It's been a while. I need to know what the energy levels are. I need to know what the energy levels are like. So if you had a good day, I need you to put a 1 in the comment section. I almost totally forgot all of this. Put a 1 in the comment section if you had a good day today. All right? And you know, I don't believe in bad days. I know you know that. I like to call them character building days because you can always learn from them, you can grow from them, you can build from them, you can do so many different things from a character building day, from a quote unquote bad day. However, they do happen and they are necessary for growth. If you had a character building day, I need you to put a 2. Looks like a peace sign. Put a 2 in the comment section if you had a character building day. Put a 2 in the comment section, and I'm not doing the money dance, in the comment section if you had a character building day, and hopefully tomorrow will be a better day for you. And last but not least, what?
I think that breath was fine.
This is why you can't do the intro with me. Like, it takes this much longer to do the intro. If you had an outstanding day, I need you to put a 0 in the comment section. Put a 0 in the comment section if you had an outstanding day. It's kind of like this is a bubble, and you're right there in the middle of that bubble, and nothing can penetrate that bubble. I'm going to put a 0 at the end of this live. What are you going to put at the end of 0? You probably already did it.
I did. I'm going to put a 1 because it's been I have a sick child that I'm taking care of, and so it's just been one of those days, but it's been good overall. So I'm good with one.
Good. Good. That's good. I see Asia's on. She put her one. She had a good day today. I see Tammy's on. She had an outstanding day today. Good job. I see a couple other people. Let me see. I think I got it. Oh.
Hey, Sylvia. Sylvia's on, our favorite waitress and bartender.
Sylvie, thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Thank you. The lighting is perfect. Yeah, yes. You want to thank Coach Clee for the lighting.
Time out. I set it up, though.
You did, but Coach Clee then took, there's a light here, there's a light there, there's a light on the floor, there's a light there, you got lights, and we got one more coming tomorrow. So it's really good.
But ask him where he got that from. It's from me, because I was doing some research and said how many lights that we needed, and then he went and bought those, right? That's what happened.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie about that. Yeah, all right. Good. I'm not used to using this device, so I'm thrown off. I'm not used to doing the intro with you up here interrupting. Normally, I don't have people interrupting me. I could get through it way faster than I can today. However, most of you know her. Everyone loves her. She's got a bunch of great announcements. She has something coming up that's real special to everyone, including herself, that she's going to share. So, ladies and gentlemen, Shayla Thompson.
So I'm going to go over the sponsors. I'm going to talk about a sponsor for this month. So ladies, if you're looking for a new hairstylist or just something new to start 2020, to look a little bit different or just try something new, check out Rosetta Williams at Once Upon a Rose. They're located at 4601 Locust Lane, Suite 105. Make sure you check her out. The phone number to schedule an appointment is 717-651-0319. And fellas, it's also a great time for you to set up with a special lady in your life, whether it's your mom, sister, daughter, wife, aunt, cousin, whoever. Maybe you could set them up for an appointment. An appointment to get their hair done.
Okay.
Did I not say that? I said a fresh start.
I just wanted to interrupt like you do me, that's all.
See, you're impacting the sponsors.
You're right,
Anyway.
I'm sorry.
All right, and then also a special shout out to Vera Cornish and the Urban Connection. On Monday, January 20th, MLK Day, she will be putting on an Access and Opportunity breakfast at the Harrisburg Hilton. It'll be from, I believe the doors open at 8 a.m. and the program starts at 8:30 and it goes from 8:30 to 10:30. And actually, I'm pretty excited and nervous at the same time because it is the first time that I will be actually on the panel. This is Yeah, I don't even know if you can see this or not, to be honest. I can't tell what I'm on. Is it on? Okay. But yeah, check it out. There are still tickets available. Again, it's at the Harrisburg Hilton on Monday the 20th. Doors open at 8 a.m.
You're not going to show me? That's why I had it up here, the one from last year. Talk about your huge accomplishment.
Okay,
hey,
this
come
is
on now.
Alright, this is last year. So last year there was just an article about me and my journey with growth in my career that I'm in within the human resources or recruitment field. And then this year, there is a little bit of that story as well in the Urban Connection, but also I will be on the panel, and I think with 5 other people that are amazing as well. So I'm excited to actually get out of my comfort zone and do that in front of people. Totally not my comfort zone, sitting in front of people and talking and answering questions. And I know Vera. Vera is fantastic. She's an amazing host and always has lots of really good energy. The room is always amazing on that Monday morning, kind of celebrating the MLK holiday.
Perfect. There we go. Oh, this is cold. I like this thing. I know. Wait, let me do it.
Let me not leave.
No, your hand's in it. Go ahead. I'm just saying. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, what you guys came for, and I'm sorry I keep not looking at the camera. I'm used to a different device. I'm going to stop saying that. But what the show that you guys came for, I have a special guest right now. She is a gospel recording artist. She is an author. She is a songwriter. She is a custom crochet extraordinaire with her own creative accessories, and she'll explain what they are momentarily. She is an entrepreneur by night. By day, she works as a hospital as a breastfeeding consultant and a nutritionist and many other things to come. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome this guest, Pyrnie Calloway. And I know that we don't have, ladies and gentlemen, I know we don't have a studio audience, so you can't give her applause, but give her some thumbs up, give her some thumbs up, give her some hearts. She's in the lab. She brought her pen and her pad, and we are very excited. Thank you for coming in the lab. High five for coming in the lab. Good job.
Good job. Having me.
Absolutely. And I'm excited to have you.
I'm so excited.
Good. Thank you. Is there?
All day.
You and me both. So, I've been waiting for it so much because I'm excited about the new setup too. I was like, I got a new desk, I got a new setup, and then I know Jamon's gonna ask her to sing. Yeah, I beat you to it.
Oh.
And Noah's gonna ask me, to sing, and I'm like the first person to sing in the lab with the new setup.
Wow. To be the first, that's an honor. That's an honor.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I know, hopefully, I gave you a welcoming introduction. But is there anything else that you'd like to tell us about yourself?
Oh man. So I was raised in Harrisburg, but born in Hershey. I'm a nutritionist by day. I would say nutritionist and breastfeeding counselor by day, and by night, I am an entrepreneur, an author. Like he said, a custom crochet extraordinaire. That's a new one.
I like
I
it.
love that.
You can borrow it too. There you go.
Yes, and just an artist, musical, anything musical. I sing in choirs, solo, you name it. I'm singing at your programs, at your musical halls, whatever. So definitely, I'm great with that. Also, I'm a big advocate for breastfeeding, hence the button right here.
I see.
Lactivist. So I'm a big advocate, especially for Black women. Especially, it's my heart. It warms my heart to see us out there doing the natural thing, doing the most healthy thing for our kids, for our babies. So definitely that as well. And I'm a self-published author, so I have my book here, Ready Heart, Choose the Better Part. Definitely you'll hear more about it later.
Oh yeah, we're going to dig into all that. We definitely will. And I appreciate you bringing the props too. She's got her book, she's got her CD. We'll talk about all that. But right now, and I'm a little parched right now. And I don't know if you, I'm hot under all these lights, especially the light on the floor. Do you want me to take a sip of this delicious dark water?
All right.
That definitely was a shot, the light on the floor, by the way. But take a sip of that delicious dark water and tell me what you think.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
refreshing.
I told you.
Man, yeah, that made me feel much better. I was
Yes.
just drinking some crystal spring water, and
Yeah,
this just like
uplifting.
cleared me up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's stark alkaline water. To me, it tastes like a fresher version of water itself. It's a healthier version of water because alkaline helps neutralize the acids in your body. And the less acids you have in your body, the more healthier you are. Acid diseases thrive in an acidic body. So if you take the acid out or reduce it, you're more healthy. And as a nutritionist, I believe you know that.
I do.
See?
Definitely with the pH and the alkaline, that helps the body
Yes.
to just be more refreshed, more energized. So it's definitely needed.
Yep. This is my favorite. I love it. I like to drink it ice cold, and I like to drink it lukewarm itself. So either way, it tastes delicious. If you haven't already had some, make sure you get some. We got the challenge going on. I'm drinking 4 bottles a day. I think there's a couple other people who have joined in that had 4 bottles a day, and it's kind of.
I need to drink more water.
Yes,
That's
yes.
one thing I need to do.
See, there you go. And just for a healthier version of yourself, like your body's made up of 70% water, so you gotta replenish that.
Definitely.
So let's get back into things. Let's talk. How long have you been crocheting?
Oh man, I've been crocheting since I was in 5th grade.
5th grade?
So I was about 10 years old.
Okay.
I remember having a project from my teacher to crochet and knit things for like the elderly. So we used to just crochet and knit scarves and things. So that was my segue into everything, and I loved it. I just kept crocheting, and I would make like 3 and 4 scarves a night.
Wow.
He was like, "Oh my goodness!" I used to have a whole bag of them, send them off to the senior home and everything. So yeah.
Okay. So you've been crocheting. Did you first start with scarves itself at 5th grade?
Yes,
or?
I started with scarves, and then it turned into like pillowcases and blankets.
See,
Yeah,
I never thought of pillowcases. Okay.
Yeah.
And do you crochet anything else?
Oh yeah. Now with my business, Pyrnie Creations, I got a lot more creative. Especially starting off with scarves, custom made scarves. So the infinity scarves, which are the connected scarves, a lot of men like wearing them. So I used to make those in the winter. And also when I started doing the arm knitted scarves with my arms, that was the segue into my business. I remember just posting an arm knitted scarf idea from someone where I was at a salon, and she was like, "You should try this. It only takes like 30 minutes." And I was like, "Okay." So I tried it that night, posted it on Facebook. Boom!
Oh yeah,
blew up. And literally that winter, I made like 200 or more scarves.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like five a night. I would just sit there
and get it done, huh?
To town, custom made arm knitted scarves and infinity scarves. But I also do like bow ties and phone cases and necklaces and all kinds of crocheted items. I did this winter. I did crowns for women. So there's definitely a lot of things. If you want me to make it, I can do it.
And I will make sure it gets posted above in the comment section. What's the actual link or the website for it?
www.PyrnieCalloway.com.
Okay. I didn't want to mess it up. That's why I asked. And I know I would have.
Yeah.
And so, and I know I asked you this off camera, and I'm going to ask you again because I can't tell if he's on or not, and hopefully he is. I'm having technical difficulty seeing who's on and who's not.
Right.
But are you able to repair or replace some items that other people have crocheted in years past, and maybe they just got worn or damaged? Are you able to do some maintenance on other items?
I definitely can. I have done my own work where I repaired my own work. So definitely, if you bring it to me and it seems fixable and everything, I can definitely recrochet it and fix it up.
Gotcha. And that's interesting. Wow,
Yeah.
bow ties. I gotta check the bow ties out. I wasn't aware of that one. Nice. And
Had
so
preachers even.
I believe,
bow
up in the pulpit, got it going on.
Yeah.
And as they're doing that, that's when is that when you're back there doing your thing, singing?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that, being a singer and a songwriter?
Man, I started singing at the age of 3, but my first official, at 3, your parents kind of coach you into singing with the choir and different things. But at 7 is when I actually did my first solo.
Okay.
And that was pretty cool. It was funny because I was singing "Eyes on a Sparrow" and I was trying to do it like the record. Didn't execute it the right way, but I kept doing it. They were laughing at me. I was 7 years old.
You're doing your best, huh?
But I was doing my best, so I just kept practicing until I got it right. So, "His Eyes on a Sparrow" was my first solo.
Okay.
Shout out to my Aunt Myrtle. She's the one that taught me the song. And then from there, I started recording in high school, and just starting off with a project at my high school, SciTech High. We had like a studio in our music class, and I did that. And then when I got into college, I started recording my first single. I Got the Victory in 2015, and then Show Up, which is my second single, back in 2016.
Okay.
So.
And I've heard you sing before when you were a vendor at the Kwanzaa Fest last year.
Oh, yeah.
In 2018, going into 2019 at that event, and it was pretty amazing.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty
Thank
nice.
you.
Is there any? Do you have a sample that you'd like to share with us now? Yeah, I told you.
I'm going to sing "Sitting Here."
Okay.
One of my favorite songs off the album that EP Ready Heart. Sitting here, thinking about you, Lord, and thinking about all you done for me. I wanna stay in your word, 'cause I want you right here with me.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I got the show, because I got to hear it firsthand. Thank you very much. It sounded beautiful.
Yeah, Yes,
And
Ready
the
Heart.
picture's nice. So if anyone wants to get a copy of this, how would they go about doing
yes.
that?
They can go onto iTunes,
Okay.
Google Play.
Mhm.
I'm on Apple Music, YouTube. Just look up Ready Heart Pyrnie Calloway, and it'll pop up.
Okay. And,
Also, my website as well. So all digital media
Gotcha.
outlets.
and I will make sure it gets posted above also.
Thank you.
There, we'll sit that there. Fix that up a little bit. Okay. And so, and I know you gave us a beautiful sample, and I wish I could see the comments coming through because I know that you be getting a lot of hearts and likes. Yep, there they go. Kia just gave a whole bunch of hand claps. There we go. I see a few. I see a few coming in. Asia just posted your website. There we go.
Yes.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. Shayla said your voice sounds beautiful. Good
Aw,
job. Great job, she
thank
said. There we
you.
go. I get some. I see some comments, not all of them, but I'm pretty sure there's many, many more. Absolutely.
Yes.
So, what do you have on the horizon as far as singing? If you could share anything with us with that.
Singing,
Mhm.
just mostly singing praise and worship at my church right
Okay.
now. I've been focusing on ministry,
Mm-hmm.
so just leading in praise and worship
Mhm.
and whatever God has for as far as 2020. So definitely.
Okay. And like you said, your book goes hand in hand with your CD. Can you talk about your book a little bit?
Yes, definitely. So I wrote a book back in 2000.
You gotta let them see it. Be proud. There we go. Bam.
Yes, back in 2017 in the
Mhm.
winter. It started literally with just heartwarming moments and
Okay.
emotions about a guy that I fell in love with.
Hmm.
True story. Motivation to help others. The heart and is broken in pieces. Through it all.
Gotcha.
And I chose the better parts of the story. I'm not gonna sulk and be a bitter black woman, as so to speak, about the situation. And I forgave him. Definitely, Ready Heart was just me being ready for God mostly,
Okay.
and not necessarily ready for a man, but preparing myself for that future husband. But definitely just being ready for God.
Gotcha. I like that. Sounds like you put a lot of heart, literally heart, into this book. Back of that. You have a favorite excerpt from the book?
I mean, there's a lot of. I have like some journal entries, some poems.
Okay,
So
yeah.
definitely some poems I
I have
love.
to check it out. I'm gonna have to get me I need a signed copy.
Yeah, I could definitely sign that today.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So put that there, right there. Are you working on any other? So this is your first published book, correct?
Yes.
Are you working on any other published books that you would like to share?
I mean, definitely. I haven't started it yet, but it's on the horizons, and definitely, as God gives it to me, I'm gonna sit down and write it. But definitely haven't started it yet. But
Okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry. There's something going on. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to see questions. I can't. Let's have to old school it. Do you ever think about volunteering at senior homes leading activities from Coach Steve?
Okay. I haven't. I thought about doing things with homeless, just like doing like scarves and different things
Okay.
to like homeless shelters, but definitely with kids, especially because I started off crocheting when I was 10 years old, even doing like a class or a project with maybe kids or whoever wants to join in, and then doing some activities with seniors would be a great idea.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Be a lot of fun. Absolutely. And so we talked about your entrepreneurial duty or responsibilities. Did we skip over anything entrepreneurial before we jump into the day? What you do during the day? Kind of like a regular person during the day and a superhero at night, huh?
I mean, definitely everything is pretty much with the singing and songwriting, musician. So I was the executive producer of my EP, Ready Heart.
Okay.
So I created the sound. I had shout out to my the guitar player Emmanuel Sangani, because I would literally sit with him and he would play the songs as I would give him lyrics. So I would hear, you know, I was like, I want it like this. Can you do it like this? He would play this guitar, and literally he would just sit there and just plan it all out. So we would go to the studio. He would play the guitar. He would play the bass. He would even do some cymbals and some shakers or something.
A little mix of everything.
So it was definitely cool working with him, and then also like featured artists that I got to work with. Sean C. Johnson, he's a neo soul gospel artist. He's known all over the world. He was just in like UK and all that. Got in touch with him. I was like, hey, can you do a feature? And he was like, sure. Kyle Ringer. Kyle Ringer, he's super dope. MC from Ohio, and he's a youth pastor now. But he got in touch with me. He's like, I want to do the remix to your single Show Up. And I was like, yeah.
Absolutely.
And I love his sound, so it just worked. And then my brother, Leo Birds, of course I had to have him on That's Family First. So we actually did a song, Time is Evanescence, which came from, I wrote that back in high school.
Oh, yeah?
That was like one of my songs I wrote in high school, and it just became something, like it was off the So Gone beat. There was a So Gone challenge from Monica, and I remember just doing a song to that beat, and then I just created a whole new, got with Emmanuel Sangani, and then we just recreated it. So definitely Time is Evanescence.
So much more, so many hidden fruits behind the CD itself, the music itself, I should say. How long did it take you to actually do your CD?
It took me about a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of hard work and reading after getting off work and then doing things on the side then. Yeah,
late nights in the studio. Just getting in there, had to get different ones, even drummers. Like I had Jared Pickney, who played drums live on Time is Evanescence, and just different producers, getting it with different producers. So
wow, look at you go. About how long did it take you to do the book?
Book a year.
So both of them about a year.
Yeah.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears in it. So make sure you guys pick these items up and check them out. You put a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of energy in these items. And I'm pretty sure you'll gain something from them. Absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
And so now we get on to what you do during the day. And I know this excites you on the other end too. So what do you do? What's your daytime like?
Man, my daytime is so amazing. I sit bedside with mothers in maternity and the NICU unit.
Okay.
At the hospital, and I just love talking to them, educating them on breastfeeding.
Okay.
My passion is breastfeeding, counseling and education support, and I'm a big advocate for breastfeeding. So that's what I do during the day, along with nutrition. So I go from the hospital to the clinic, Hamilton Health Center, and I do nutrition and breastfeeding as well. And I just love helping families. So there's where I see, infants, women, and children. So hence WIC program. And I just educate them, and they see me. It's funny because the mothers that see me in the hospital, they come to the clinic and they're like, oh, you're the one that see me while I was laying, helping me with my baby feeding. It's so amazing to build that rapport because they see me, more than one time. They see me in the hospital, then they see me in the clinic. So that support is very, very important to me. And I plan to just do more with that. I just got a scholarship last year to have my exam to become a certified lactation consultant. So I'll be board certified as a consultant this year. I'm speaking into existence.
There you go. And I'm saying congratulations for prematurely.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And just having that in this arena, in this area, is important because there's not a lot of black and brown girls that's doing it. So I'll be one of the first. and I feel like that's like a big accomplishment. And just collabing with different professionals in the area is like one of the my passions as well, as I get into breastfeeding and nutrition.
Gotcha. I'm kind of, one question did just pop through again from Coach Steve, and I'm going to revert back. What advice could you give? It disappeared, I think. What advice could you give to young, inspiring our youths trying to break into the recording industry?
Oh man, don't rush it, because definitely when you get into the studio, because I remember getting into the studio and I just wanted to sing, but I didn't know the structure of how the song was going. Like, you have to know the structure of the song, or whether you're going to do the chorus first, the verse first, or the hook, whatever. You have to have that and try to bang it out within 1 or 2 hours, instead of spending 4 hours just on one song and you're wasting money. So definitely don't rush it. Make sure your ducks are all in a row. Like for me, I learned that because I always was like, oh, I'm gonna, sing this song, but I was spending like hours on a song, and I was like, this is not working. This is a lot of money going down the drain. So when I got with different like producers and musicians, I would have the musician play it out first, and then I would sing. I would have it all together. I make sure I get my verse and my choruses and bang it out all in one session instead of coming back and different things. So definitely don't rush it.
There you go. So it's a lot of, basically what I think you were saying, there's a lot of foundational work and that would need to be laid. So for one, you get the experience and you learn from the process, so you're not wasting money just from doing things redundantly.
Yeah, redundantly.
They'll fast track it, and taking it slow walking it and getting that experience, you build the levels to where you can master it.
Right. And then, you can add to that song if you want to do ad-libs or, if you want to think about that later, but definitely getting that foundation, those choruses, if you're going to have backgrounds, like I had backgrounds come in one day on a song, and, different things that you got to think about before you go into the studio.
There you go, planning. Now, I see William Britton's on. Thank you for tuning in. Please tag, like, and share. And he's asking a question. We will get to that. That is one of my questions. I promise you. He's asking, what is your inspiration? But I promise you we'll get to that, because we haven't talked fully about being a breastfeeding consultant or a nutritionist. So you're also a nutritionist that you graduated from Messiah College, but originally off camera you told me that you went to Kutztown University first, and was going for okay, I can't say it. Okay, I won't say it.
I was in sports management, and he was like, "What?" I was like, "I don't even like sports."
Yeah,
like
I know. My heart. Never mind. I'm not going to talk about the posters that these are on right now. But I mean, this is a sports house.
I know. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you anything about sports really.
So you got into a field which you didn't, but you transitioned and you found your niche, correct?
I did. I did.
And how do you love it now?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I teach classes to like different models. Shout out to ABW Productions.
Okay.
They always have me teaching. I educate. I was just in Camp Curtin Academy, telling them what I do. It was like a career exploration, the 100 Women Reading and Inspiration Day. And, just whoever I can teach. I've taught my church and different ones about nutrition. I had even done like individual meal plans. So definitely nutrition is very important. And how I got into it was my family was dealing with a lot with diabetes and strokes and high blood pressure. And I was like, I don't want to be like that. I want to know the science behind this and what food does, the science behind food and what we eat. So definitely I got into that.
So you are a Renaissance woman. You can educate and entertain all in one.
Yes, I can sing you something and I can tell you what to eat.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this. Do you have any events or any accomplishments that you would like to share with us? Anything past, present, or future?
Sure. Definitely. Last year I did appear as a nutritionist on Good Day PA. because I did work with Eat Together PA.
Okay.
And that was a great campaign, teaching different men and women and families how to, live healthy but affordable, budget-friendly things. So that was really amazing to work with Amanda Frankeny, shout out to her. And then I did appear, it was actually in February, as an artist, Pyrnie Calloway. I was singing Sitting Here live with Emmanuel Singani. So that was pretty cool. Last year I got to travel a lot as a nutritionist.
Oh yeah,
certified lactation counselor. So I went everywhere from Detroit, Michigan to Atlanta, Georgia to right in the
Where else? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Neighborhood cities like Philly, Altoona. So I was there as just like the face of breastfeeding and nutrition, just learning and educating. Even helping out with their like promotions and advertisement and social media. So I was there for it. I was here for that because I'm such an advocate for breastfeeding and nutrition. So and then just like I said, I did get a scholarship last year to have the exam to become a board certified lactation consultant. So that was really amazing. And then I'll be taking that exam this year. So.
And I'm pretty sure you're gonna ace that exam in flying colors.
Yes.
We hope and pray. Absolutely. I think is there a question out there that's not showing up that I may have missed? Can you advise me on that question, please? Yeah, I know, but I mean, sometimes you just gotta make things happen. Isn't that right? Give us some thumbs up just for making some things happen. Do women generally have trouble breastfeeding? Again, good question from Coach Steve.
Well, yes, they do. Some mothers, especially some first-time mothers, they just don't know exactly how to position baby to breast. They could have some kind of, and not just first-time mothers, but women, they could develop infections in their breast like mastitis or engorgement, and that could be due to medications or not feeding that baby effectively, and just like a lot of different things that maybe you're supplementing with formula or low milk supply is number one. That women they deal with. They might have said, oh my goodness, my breast milk it dried up, I can't get nothing out. But the techniques behind breastfeeding is very important to get educated. So always, I always tell my mothers, get into a breastfeeding class, read about it, join a group, La Leche League or WIC or somewhere where they're teaching about breastfeeding. If you truly want to do it, there's information out there for you.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry that comment came through. But that no, okay. Sorry. So I know there's also, like we talked about, a lot of people aren't fully educated with breastfeeding. But is that a healthier alternative? I'm pretty sure common sense tells us it is. But can you elaborate on that also? What are some of the differences, or what are some of the things that you've experienced as opposed to a mother breastfeeding one child and another child that's going on formula or regular store-bought milk or anything like that?
There's many differences. So moms that I can always tell when a baby's breastfed.
Wow.
Hence, baby is very inquisitive, smart. They grow like their growth is like optimal. Some breastfed babies, they do gain a lot of weight within that first 3 months, so they're little chunky babies, but then they thin out because of it reduces your chances of obesity and different things, that antibodies, so they're sick less. I've heard women say like, oh my goodness, my baby's hardly ever sick. But formula fed babies, oh my goodness, I see so many women, they come in, they have to change the formula, they're sick, they're throwing up, they can't even digest it. And breast milk helps you to digest and you poop a lot. Babies poop a lot when they have, because it's very digestible. It's going to come out. So that's a good thing. So definitely with those factors, formula could never even surmount to our milk, because even when that baby is sick, that breast milk can build up antibodies and make different, bino genes and everything, and it can definitely protect that baby from, being sick longer or
absolutely
getting an ER visit.
So do you have any experience or any knowledge about any long-term effects for breastfed babies?
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, less sick. So even with that, it reduces their chances of anemia, reduces their chances of obesity. So it reduces that, and just they're smarter. Their IQs are much higher.
Gotcha. Thank you for sharing. I learned a lot just from that. And I know it sounds, I guess me being a guy also, it seems a little common sense where breastfeeding or just formula, whatever, is easier. But I mean, I knew some of the benefits, but I didn't know how deep it really went. Yeah. So I learned a lot just from that. Yes. And I can see that you take it passionately.
Yes, studying hard for it, studying as we speak.
And so let me ask you this: if there is on the opposite end of this camera, there's another little boy or a little girl, say about age 8 to 12, and they're looking at you, and they want to grow up and they want to be just like you, what kind of advice or inspirations would you give them? Whether it's music, whether it's being an author, whether it's entrepreneur, whether it's crocheting, whether it's being a nutritionist, or anything that you do, what kind of advice would you give them?
Don't give up. Whatever you do not give up. If you set your mind to do it, you can do anything you set your mind to do. That's definitely what I would tell my 8-year-old, 10-year-old self.
Gotcha. And what gives you the inspiration to keep moving forward and to keep marching forth, as we like to say on this show, and everything that you do? Because you got a lot going on. And I don't even know if there's enough hours in the day, but what motivates you to keep moving forward?
Oh, man. I just have, like, a big team of people that help me, like, that are successful already, and they just help me, they just encourage me. Mentors, confidants, and just different ones. My father being number one, he's always was like, whatever you do, just do it with all your might, and I'm so proud of you. Pastor Pyrnie Calloway, shout out to my father, my mother as well, Linda Calloway, assistant pastor. And my best friends, Joshua Somerville, Asia Parks, Crystal Smith, they keep me going. And just other people that I met along the way, like Jabina Coleman from Philly, Liz Brooks from Philly. My mentors, Dr. Lindsay Lester, and just different ones that I've met, Shannon Lenthienthal, so definitely they helped me.
And nice, like I always say, iron sharpens iron. If you surround yourself by successful people, mentors, positive people who are looking for growth and building, you in turn will naturally grow and build yourself. And I mean, I can see that drive in you, and I know that you enjoy doing everything that you're doing.
Yes, I do. And I wouldn't change a thing.
And I look forward to seeing it when you come back on the show next year to see how we can fill the whole table up with all your accomplishments then.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely. So what are your goals? If your long-term goals, your end-game goal, what would your end-game goal be?
Oh man, just to be that gateway or that mogul to different things of what men and women want to do. So I want to inspire and educate and just be that gateway that people can come to. They can come to me and, how did you do that? Where do I go to do this? I just want to be that person for them. Gotcha.
And so the second part of that question is there a goal? Let's say back in 2015, was it, when you did your first CD?
Single, yeah.
Single, okay. Back when let's say back then, what was your biggest goal that you were looking to accomplish, and did you accomplish it then, or are you still working to accomplish it now?
I mean, to put out a single was amazing because I mean, I had like over 1,000 hits on SoundCloud because that was like the thing back then. And then I did a music video. So that was really amazing. But the pinnacle part was my CD Ray Hart in the book, because I wanted to accomplish that by the age of 30, and I did that. And
congratulations!
Like God was He was birthing that out of me, and I was like, Lord, I don't want to do this. And I was like, I don't want to write this book. I'm putting my heart out there, but He was like, no, this is going to help people. So I need you to put this out. So I did it, and I listened to him, and it's definitely out there to motivate.
Absolutely. Growth comes from the more you make yourself vulnerable and share your vulnerability with the world, the more people, for one, relate to you. They end up liking you and respecting you for putting yourself out there, and the more you grow in turn from that too. So yes, it was. During the process, I know it was pretty hard. I don't want people to know this about me. But then when you finally get it out there, like, you know what, I'm glad I shared it. Or when the ultimate, has someone come up to you and said, you know what, I heard your song, or I read your book, and it inspired me to change this in my life, or it got me through this situation.
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, man, that made me feel amazing. Because even, shout out to my pastor, David M. Scriven. He read my book. And he knows he was prophesying to me, and different things. But to have other people like come to me and actually like tell me like this helped me so much. There's people that are in relationships now that was like, my heart is ready, my ready heart, and I was like,
nice.
Like, thank you.
Bringing you to tears, huh?
Yes. So
cool. And we get to the part of the show where I ask, this is my favorite question. And I say this is my favorite question because it's not a plug for in any way. It's when I was coaching, I used to always tell the kids that I coached, when I coached football, I used to tell the kids that I coached to always read something, whether it's absolutely. And I know they got tired of me saying it over and over again, kind of like a parent and you're a child growing up. They always tell you clean your room. After a while, it just becomes white noise and you hear it, but it doesn't register. So I say this for the kids that will watch the replay after. What is your favorite book and why? Just so they get an idea that people do read, and people don't all read the same things. So what is your favorite book and why is it your favorite book?
Oh man, this might be real cliche. But
never fails, huh?
My favorite book is the Bible.
There we go.
There's many stories in there. There's so many things that we've learned. Like in my church, we're a word church, so we study that Bible. And one of my favorite chapters in Romans is Romans 8 and 28. I always say Romans 8 and 28. And it says, and we know that all things work together for them that love the God, the Lord, to them who are the called according to his purpose. And I'm just like, I love that whole entire chapter.
That resonates with you, huh?
Yes. And that's like one of my favorite scriptures. So
Okay.
definitely reading the Bible. One of my goals is to read the entire Bible in a year.
Okay.
So I'm just like reading it every day. I have the app on my phone, and it just cues me in, and I'm just like laughing at the stories and just like, wow, they really did that back in the day.
There's some good stories in there.
Good stories in there.
There's a lot of juice. There's a lot of fun. There's a lot of dirt.
Yeah, but it helps me. It's a guiding tool. So definitely the Bible.
Okay. All right. Nice. Thank you. Good choice. And I appreciate you sharing. And I know throughout the course of our interview and conversation, is there anything else that you'd like to cover that we may have forgotten or anything else that may have been overlooked?
No, just follow me on social media. I'm very social. So you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter at Pyrnie Sade. So PYRNIE SADE.
All right. And there they can see all your activities. They can see your music. They can see your book. They can, if they need some questions answered about nutrition, they can come to you on those different platforms.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Oh, I thought I got a cue. I thought something. I'm sorry. You see? Do you see what it's like to be in the hot seat and then something happens behind the camera and you have no idea what it means, and then come to find out it means nothing. But then I'm the one that looks stupid because I'm thinking I'm reacting. You feel me though, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to put that out there because there's a couple times where I just never mind. I had a lot of fun with you. I learned a lot. I appreciate you coming on the show very much. I hope you like the new setup.
Yes.
I hope you tell everyone
I was
to
telling
tune in.
them my melon is popping right here
No,
with
with the
this
background. It's cold like that. I know.
Yes.
It's the famous red wall,
Yes.
and it's I know.
Love that red wall.
Thank you. And I
leave right there. Yeah.
yeah, you know it. And the gloves match the wall.
Yeah.
It's doesn't no. So okay, I was told to stop. Anyway, I do these shows. I put on. And I say that to say this because let me know how I can help you, okay? Please let me know. I want to help you. Please let me know how I can help you. If you have a business, if you have a product, if you have a positive message that you're looking for a platform to get that information out there, inbox me, text me, get a hold of me. Let me know. Schedule you a spot where you can sit in the hot seat. We'll ask everyone, we'll get you a seat in the lab, ask everyone to get their pen and their pad. We're going to have a good time. We're going to get that information out there. Again, if you have a business, if you have a product, if you have a positive message that you're trying to get that information out there, we will make that happen. I got a special guest coming next week, I believe next Monday. You know who the special guest is?
Ooh.
You got to tune in and see.
Oh, man.
And I also, here we go. I got a gift for you for coming on the show. I got to get you a gift. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so
yes,
much.
and you're welcome. You're welcome. You're very deserving of it. So make sure that you follow Pyrnie on all the different platforms. You check out her items that she has, her crocheting. We're about to lose power on this one. Perfect timing. She's got her crocheting. She's got her CDs. She's got her books. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, my fault. I'm told I'm going too long. So thank you. Check her out. I'll tag everything above. Live your life with a purpose. Evolve so hard. Tag, like, and share this post. We'll also be on YouTube, and we'll be on other platforms as well. But we got to do one more thing before we go. You know what it is? We got to do the money dance.
Oh, all right.
You know what the money dance is? We got 2 fingers, and we're out. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. Have a good night. Peace.
Peace.